Alright guys, I'm gonna, now that I've sold the camper, we used to take this bin with us when we went to West Virginia anyway, but now I want to get everything together from the camper, the RZR, and anytime we go on a trip, this will have all the stuff we need while we're there. Pots, pans, it'll have everything except for the grill, really. Extra shoes, boots, a couple parts, the helmets. So we're just gonna run through and I'll show you what I packed. I got an extra pair of boots, extra pair of shoes. You never want your feet to get wet. Now I don't take this when we're actually on the RZR, but I leave it at the campsite. That way, you know, if we forgot to bring something, an extra pair of shoes or boots, well, we have them in the box. Keep an oil change kit with me, the heavy duty one. A couple pair of gloves, mine and hers. I've got emergency ponchos, in case you're calling for rain. And we didn't bring our rain gear, or one of my friends needs one. Good to have. Citronella candle, in case the bugs are bad at night. Keep an extra ratchet strap. I'm gonna do this trick real quick. Wasn't my idea, but I seen somebody do it, and I love it. I took a 7/16 socket, cut a groove down both sides of it. I had like 3 or 4 of these sockets, so I wasn't worried about this one. So you take the drill. I used the impact driver the other day, but I'm going to use the drill because the drill is a little bit slower. And you can even turn the clutch on if you want, because if you get trigger happy with that impact, it'll sling that strap, and that hook hits you in the face, it's going to hurt. So you take the strap, take your loose end here, put it in there like that. And just slide it right off. Quick, easy. I love it. Since this is extra and doesn't get used very often, I'm just gonna put a ratchet or a zip tie around it. That way it stays nice and coiled up. But if we end up needing it, we'll just cut that right off. These ratchet straps are for strapping in the Yeti in the back of the RZR. Bungee cord, never know. Dry bags. These are nice, keep your rain gear in on the RZR, that way if you're out and it starts raining, well, everything stays dry in here. No mud, no wet, no rain, no water. Keep everything dry and clean. Got 2 of these. You can get them off Amazon fairly cheap. There's another one. These are propane tanks in here for the grill. Got our helmets. Some spare bolts. These are out of the front control arms on the RZR. I actually lost a control arm bolt on the rear maybe like 2 or 3 trips ago. Had to go to Ace Hardware and find the best thing we could. Luckily we kept riding. Got our Gerber multi-tool. Always have a Leatherman on me anyway, but it's good to have. Got a padlock to lock the RZR up. Jumper cables, they stay in the RZR. Machete also stays in the RZR when we're riding. Dry box. Keep our phone and wallet in there. Got our pans, spatula, tongs. In case we don't have any at the house or need more. These are in the camper, so ain't no point of putting them in my house. I already got that stuff in my house. Got a belt. It's just utility belt, you know, in case you need to strap to anything or Need the used belt. We're gonna put this in there. This is the plastic I used for the back glass during the winter. Some cheap trash bags. These are good to keep for trash, obviously, or your dirty clothes. If you got dirty, muddy clothes, you don't want to put it back in your bag you packed them in. So pack on these, throw them in the back of the truck until you get home to wash them. We're gonna take these towels. We put them in the cabinet just earlier today, but let's see here. All right, we got the big towels, and then I like these on the razor too for wiping down the windshield, or wipe down your hands. You get muddy. And then some washcloth size ones. I use microfiber rags for the tablet screen and the windshield. So I take back what I just said. We'll pack some microfibers for the windshield and the tablet screen. Doesn't scratch it as bad, just because it's still got to be gentle. Our windshield sprayer. And an extra belt. That's a used belt, but it was in good shape when I took it off, so I figured I'd keep it just for a spare. You know what else I'm gonna throw in here just to be safe? And this is the lantern light. This should be it. I like this because it locks. Shouldn't have to worry about it blowing off, but sometimes I do zip tie just to be safe. Yeah, it works good. When we go on a trip, I'll look in here before I throw it on the trailer. I'm like, okay, I know I got everything. Throw it on the trailer, strap it down, or throw it in the bed of the truck. And when you get there, you know everything's good and dry and ready to go. All right, so I just came out here and noticed this. Put air in it yesterday, so we're gonna try to find the leak, get this fixed. All right, got some soapy water. Check that bead. Alright, we got a really, really slow leak. Right there. Nothing over here. Well, I'm thinking maybe the valve stem just got stuck. Alright, this is what I usually do for my trailer tires. Hopefully it'll work on this. That works. I'm surprised it wasn't leaking worse than that, the way this looks. This is terrible. Oh, I ain't getting half of it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Alright, it's good and clean now. Let's air it back up, see what it does. Put a new core in here. Alright, let's check her again. Very good. No leaks. We'll let it sit for a while, but I think that's probably fixed it. So I road raised her today. It's been a few days since I fixed this tire. I think we're good to go. It's held in there. No more flats. So I'm gonna call it fixed. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see y'all next time.